Hello everyone, welcome to yet another interesting video. In today's video, we are going to solve how to calculate rolling 12 in Tableau and also in Power BI. So this is one of the most asked interview questions in both of the interviews, Power BI and Tableau, and you should be in a state to solve this whenever you go for an interview. So let us go ahead and get started without wasting much time. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to give your valuable feedback. So I'm opening my Tableau. I've connected to the latest data set of sample superstore, and this is the same data set I'm using in Power BI so that we will be able to validate and see if we are getting the correct values or not. So first I'm preparing my view so that we can validate how we are getting. I want year with respect to month so that we can validate. For each year we have months. Now what is rolling 12 in general? So from current day or from current period, we need the last 12 months, right? So that is what is rolling 12. So it keeps rolling based on the month that you are in. So we need to get that calculation. So for that, I'm creating a calculation called as R12. Okay, rolling 12. First, we need to find out a date difference so that we understand. So, and we need to find out base date that can give us our current year. Like I always tell, find out your current or one base date, basing on which you can evaluate or write your calculation. So here I'm using today as my base date. So from today, like I always tell, we can calculate our current date, we can calculate our current year, we can calculate our current month, right? So from this, in this example, from today's function, I'm trying to get my month, this current month. Okay, so I'm using date diff of. Okay, so order date, comma, today function I am using. So from these two dates, I need a month. Okay, so I'm trying to get month here. Okay, so maybe I wrote it in reverse. Month of, okay, order date, comma, today, right? So this is valid. Let us see. I'm just trying to convert this into dimension and I'm trying to drop this in view. So what is it giving? It is giving difference in month with respect to our order date and month, sorry, today. So with respect to today, if you see here, we are currently in June, so it is giving 0. And as we go back, the difference in months is increasing. But unfortunately, we also have negative dates, which means there are future dates. So we need to eliminate that. In Tableau, you need to write a calculation that can fix this. Okay. So now we can write this in multiple ways. I can use it in like in function here and take only the months format, like say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, and write a calculation. Or simply we can write less than or equal to 12. This is again another type of calculation that you can write. But if when you write this, what this calculation will become a Boolean calculation that will give us only true or false. Now, if you see here, see it is be giving either true or false. Now, if you see here, everything is true, that is less than 12, right? So above uh, July here or above June last year, everything is false. It is not falling under the condition. Whereas here, if you consider everything is true, right? There are negative months also, there are future dates. So for that, we can write something like this. And okay, I'm taking the same calculation and I'll write it here. And maybe here I'll write greater than or equal to 0, right? So this is another calculation that we need to consider. Now, when I do that, I am eliminating or I am able to eliminate my future dates. Clear till here? If I give a thumbs up and give a comment. Now we need to enclose this in a if statement so that we can get our sales. Now, what am I doing is if this condition is becoming true. So I'm writing this 2 in bracket so that it avoids confusion. Okay. Then give me sales and I'm simple ending it. Okay. So apply, we will get some sales. We just need to convert this into measure and sum. Now, if you observe here, we are getting data from this June to last June. So this is your rolling 12 calculation or rolling 12 months in Tableau. Okay, so what did we use here? You need to understand date diff function we have used. We have month and this thing. So one way of learning is you can try to write the same calculation in Power BI and see if you are able to do that. So I'm going back to my Power BI. We have connected to the same data sets and let us write a calculation here. Okay, I'm creating a calculation called as same R12, okay, is equal to, I'm using calculate. Okay, so what do we need? We need a sum of sales. I'm just pulling that, right? Sum of sales. Okay, of, now what we need a condition basing on which we can get uh, last 12 months. So in Power BI, we have a function called as dates in period or dates in that you can use and you can bring in. So dates in period. Okay, so first is dates we need to get. Okay, so we have order date, right? So I'm just trying to pull that and comma. I'm just trying to pull today. Okay, and number of intervals you need. So if you see here on top, it is trying to give us hint like what we need. So very similar to Tableau, but the terminology is little different. So as you start playing with this, you will understand and you will get along. So just give yourself some time. When you start learning, automatically you will be able to take this. So we need last 12 months, like how we have taken in Tableau last 12 months, right? So here also same, but you need to specify the date part, right? So we have specified month, right? So here also you need to specify the date part. So once that is done, close the bracket, another bracket. Now this will give us rolling 12 months. Now we can bring this in the view and you see it is giving June till June. So this is how you can calculate rolling 12 months in Tableau and also in Power BI. Very important question. I hope you have learned something from this video. If And another thing, okay, you can try to write this in another format like I have shown you. You can use date diff function and you can try to evaluate and write so that your knowledge of coding improves in both the tools. Okay, with that said, I'm ending my video. I hope you have learned something new. If it does, don't forget to share your valuable feedback. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and have a good day.